Last November, the Vanderbilt Commodores, led by Jay Cutler, came to Knoxville and defeated the Tennessee Volunteers for the first time in 22 seasons. The win was a big one for Vanderbilt. It was their bowl game. But that win by Vandy left a bad taste in the Volunteers' mouth. Tennessee is 7-3, but they've lost 2 in a row. They're going to a bowl game. But which bowl game they go to depends on how they do today against Vanderbilt and against Kentucky next week. Today, it's Tennessee and Vanderbilt next on CSS. From Vanderbilt Stadium, Dudley Field in Nashville, Tennessee. This afternoon, the Vanderbilt Commodores will be hosting the Tennessee Volunteers. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Nashville. I'm Randy Smith along with Pat Ryan. Vanderbilt did it last year, but that's one game. This is a whole new season, and Tennessee certainly would like to do something about that.
Yeah, they would. They're 7-3, and they need to win the next 2 ball games to solidify their bowl position starting today with Vanderbilt.
We've got 2 of the great receivers in college football in this game. Robert Meacham, of course, for Tennessee, as 3rd nationally in rushing in pass receiving yards.
Yeah, it started with the first game. He caught a little 5-yard hitch and went the distance against California. He's been Eric Ainge's favorite target all season long. The most impressive thing about Robert Meacham this year is not his catches, his yards, but his yards per catch. Almost 20 yards per catch for your number 1 receiver. That's outstanding.
Robert Meacham has some folks on the team with him that can catch the ball as well, but this is a banged-up Tennessee football team.
Well, everybody's banged up. The receivers are banged up. We've got linemen banged up. Defense is banged up. You go through a long season, you have those bumps and bruises, you got to fight through it.
We said last year's Vanderbilt win over Tennessee was a bowl game for Vandy. It's probably the same situation. Their season ends today, and of course, they have a great receiver of their own in Earl Bennett. Tennessee and Vanderbilt, it'll be coming up next here in Nashville as the Vanderbilt Commodores end their season and Tennessee looks to extend theirs. Hopefully a little bit better bowl game with a win today over the Commodores. Stay with us. We'll be back with more from Nashville in just a moment. We are set to kick it off. Vanderbilt has won the opening coin toss of the game. The Commodores elected to defer, so they'll kick and Tennessee will receive. Tennessee leads at 67, 27 wins for Vanderbilt, 5 ties, but Vandy won the last time they played, 28-24, last year in Knoxville. Brian Hanfeld will kick it off as you look at Coach Philip Fulmer, 135-40 in his 15 seasons at Tennessee. Yancey and Marcellus Johnson will be back deep to receive for the Volunteers. And Coach Bobby Johnson in his 5th year, record's not that good, but nobody's is at Vanderbilt. He's done as well as everybody. Low kick, bobble, picked up by Yancey. Yancey crosses the 25 out to the 28. And that's where Tennessee will put it in play, is the tailback. And Eric Ainge opens at quarterback. He sent out the last 2. Hardesty bounces off one man, runs into his own man, crosses the 35, gets good yardage. And he got it, Pat Ryan, on good second effort.
Yeah, good second effort. Got hit at the line of scrimmage, took a pretty good shot, looked like he was going down. Wasn't having any of it, bounced off.
In the secondary. A gain of about 6.5. It'll be 2nd down and 3. Play action, Ames, quick slip screen, first down. This is Meacham, out of bounds inside the Vanderbilt 45. Robert Meacham with a reception. Ryan Hamilton pushes him out of bounds, and a big gain for the Volunteers.
Yeah, just a really nice slip screen to the left to Meacham. Good quick play action, and Ainge fires it out left to Meacham's got a good block by his tackle. Aaron Sears flying out there on the cornerback, opening up that sideline to Meacham.
Meacham picks up 21 on the pass from Eric Ainge. First down at the Vanderbilt 43-yard line. 2 receivers stacked up to the right, 1 left. Ainge, quick slip screen, Swain. Good yardage, breaks away inside the 35, has a very, very close to another Tennessee first down. Kevin Joyce makes the tackle but not before Jason Swain with good second effort spins away and makes good yardage.
Tennessee came with the spread offense, and Vandy counters with their nickel defense. What they do, they throw another slip screen out to the right. Hardesty does a good job coming out, running interference, giving Swain a chance to get up close to the first down yardage.
Pickup of 9, 2nd and 1. Ames, Hardesty, first down, straight ahead, right up the middle, gain of about 3. Theo Horrocks makes the tackle on Hardesty. He picks up Tennessee's second first down. 13 minutes, 12 seconds to go in the first quarter. We're just underway, and Tennessee is driving. Volunteer drive started at the Tennessee 28. They're now at the Vanderbilt 33, and it's a first down. Ames hands it, sweep right side. This is Hardesty. Not much there. Out of bounds, just shy of the 30-yard line. Jared Fagan knocked him out. It's at the Vanderbilt 30. 2 receivers right, 3 left. In the backfield by himself is Ames. Throws it to the right, caught inside the 30. That's Lucas Taylor with the reception at the 26-yard line. And Tennessee will be faced with a 3rd and short upcoming.
Yeah, Eric Ainge would like to have that one back. He got the extra corner blitz off the left side, so he decided to come to the right, hit the short pass, but he had Meacham in behind on a slant pattern that if he sees him, it could have been 6 points.
3rd down and about 4 for the Volunteers at the Vanderbilt 26. LaMarcus Coker in at tailback, along with Ames. 2 receivers left, 1 right for Tennessee. Ames out of the shotgun. Plenty of time. Throws it incomplete. Intending for Meacham.
Good ball gets there, but had good position, good coverage. He wasn't open anyway.
This will be a 43-yard attempt by James Wilhorn.
43-yard field goal.
Holding is Casey Woods. Right down the middle. Kick is away. It is long enough, and it is good. So Wilhoit gives Tennessee the lead, 3-0. And we're at the 11:56 mark of the first quarter. Tennessee drives from the 28. They're stopped at the 31, and Wilhoit boots it through. Timeout. We'll be back in Nashville in a moment. It's Tennessee 3, Vanderbilt 0. Tennessee takes a 3-0 lead on a 43-yard field goal by James Wilhoit. And Tennessee kicks it off. Vanderbilt watches this one go through the uprights. That, my friends, would have been a 65-yard field goal.
I think you got to give you at least a point for that.
I think so. He hit that one a lot better than he did the 43-yarder a moment ago. Tennessee scoring drive, 45 yards, 8 plays, took a little over 3 minutes.
It'll be 1st and 10 Vanderbilt.
Wilhoit also had a little help from the wind on that one too. But
you know, it looked like the wind was fighting his field goal.
Yeah.
I don't think he really hit it solid. He definitely hit that kickoff solid.
Vanderbilt comes to the line trailing 3-0. And Chris Nixon opens at quarterback. Hassan Jackson Garrison is the standing tight end, standing tailback. They give it on a sweep. Tennessee hits him at the line and drops him. He may have picked up a foot. Marvin Mitchell and Robert Ayers horse collar Vanderbilt on that play. And it was Earl Bennett, the receiver, who will be starting at one of the wide spots. Bennett caught 11 passes for 220 yards. 2nd down, pass intercepted. Tennessee had the ball and dropped it. Ryan Carl, or was it Antonio Gaines? Ricardo Kemp in the secondary, number 23, getting a start today for Tennessee's defensive secondary. Almost had his first career pick.
Tried to get that to Marlon White quick, dropped in a nice zone coverage and almost had the pick.
And Antonio Gaines and Jonathan Wade also back there for Tennessee. 3rd and long. Vanderbilt's lucky Tennessee didn't get the interception. Nixon, mobile quarterback, going down, got the pass away. Tennessee's got him inside the 20. Earl Bennett was the receiver, but Wade and Mayo were there to knock him down along with Demetrius Morley, and Tennessee's defense looks very quick, very fresh.
Yeah, very, very fresh on that play. They've had a hard time getting off the field on third down. They look good there. Had good pressure on Nixon. Started to take him down. He got the ball out to Bennett, but Bennett had 3 guys around him. Didn't have a chance.
Brent Upson will stand at his 5 and punt it for Vanderbilt. Hefney stands inside his 45 to receive for Tennessee. Upson gets it away, a high spiral. Hefney catches it at the 38. Got a block, spins away, gets away, picks up about 3 yards. That's it. But it'll be good field position for Tennessee following the 42-yard punt by Upson.
And I think you're going to see Tennessee run the football a little more on this series. Last series, they ran it once or twice, but they went to the...
Hardesty in at tailback again for Tennessee. Ainge at quarterback. Play action. Ainge going deep down the sideline. Had a man, but the pass was overthrown by about 5 yards. Brett Smith, the intended receiver.
Well, there's another one Eric would like to have back. Good play action. Fake just really held the Vanderbilt defense. He had Brad caught him straight down the middle of the field for 6 points. Doesn't throw it to him, elects to come back to the sideline to meet him and overthrew the football.
Brett Smith was defended by Ryan Hamilton, free safety for Vanderbilt. Second down, Tennessee at the 43. Ainge gives it to the tailback. Hardesty, not much there, to the 35, maybe the 36. Third down, 7 for Tennessee. Actually about 3rd and 6 and a half. Ainge out of the shotgun. Great protection over the middle. Caught by Meacham at the 40. First down, Volunteers. Meacham inside the 40. Ryan Hamilton made the tackle for Vanderbilt.
Good protection on that play. Gave Ainge time to sit in the pocket and let Meacham come across the middle of the field. That's what's open against that double zone is the middle of the field. You've got to have time to throw that football over.
They marked the football inside the 40 after a 16-yard pickup on third down for the Volunteers. And it's 1st and 10 Tennessee. There you see the season numbers for Robert Meacham. Getting a breather. Vanderbilt blitz picked up beautifully by Hardesty, and Ainge is going to run it out of bounds inside the 40. Come left, that's Brett Smith, and caught him in a slot left. Ainge back to throw. Pass caught. Brett Smith inside the 30, very close to a first down. Picked up 9, that's about what he needed. Jonathan Goff and Marcus Buggs make the tackle, but let's see where they mark the football.
I believe that's going to be a first down. Nice throw to the outside by Eric. He got good pressure from Chris Booker. Straight up the middle, took a shot when he threw the football, got it out there quick. Gave Smith a chance to get it upfield to get to the sticks.
Ainge now 5 of 7, 58 yards. 7:58, under 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. Tennessee driving, first down. Hardesty turns the corner. Hardesty inside the 20. Hardesty, first down, Volunteers inside the 15. Jared Fagan knocks him out of bounds as Hardesty showed his great speed once he turned that corner.
Well, that's that counter play we talked about. To the other side, Chris Brown starts on the right, moves to the left, gets a good block to spring Hardesty, give him room on that sideline.
First down at the Vanderbilt 16. Tennessee leading at 3-0. And Coker's in at tailback for Tennessee. 5 first downs already in the game. The draw play, Coker inside the 15 to about the 13. Brandon Bryant makes the tackle after a 3-yard pickup by Coker.
Tell you what, Chris Brown has come to play today. He got a really good lead block that time. Took out the linebacker, give the running back a chance to get up in there. The defense had help. But
second down, they mark the football just inside the Vanderbilt 13-yard line. Coker straight ahead to the 11. And it will will be third down and long for Vanderbilt.
The yard line, third down. They need to convert this or get a touchdown on this play.
The 11th play, the 9th play of the drive coming up for Tennessee. It's third down and about 6. Ames, pass, caught by Cotton. To the 10, he's way shy of the first down. May have picked up a yard, that's all. This, my friends, will be a 28-yard field goal attempt by Wilhoit, who made one earlier from 43. And it's in the air, and it is perfect. 6-0 Tennessee, 5:40 to go in the first quarter on a pair of James Wilhoit field goals. Tennessee's eaten up the yardage, but scoring few points thus far. 5:40 to go. We'll take a timeout here in Nashville. It's Tennessee 6, Vanderbilt nothing. We'll be back right after this. Six 0 Tennessee leads late in the first quarter. Wilhoit kicks it again, this time a shorter kick. It still goes 4 yards deep in the end zone, and Josh Allen takes a knee. And Vanderbilt brings it out to the 20-yard line. So Wilhoit has put 2 kickoffs in the end zone. 10 plays, 48 yards, 4 minutes and 15 seconds, and the 27-yard field goal by Wilhoit makes it 6-0 Tennessee. Vanderbilt puts it in play. Coach Bobby Johnson's team still looking for first down number 1. This is just their second possession. Tennessee has dominated the clock in the first quarter and has a 6-0 lead. Nixon, plenty of time, over the middle, caught. First down, Vanderbilt, still on his feet. That's George Smith down the sideline and out of bounds in Tennessee territory. Demetrius Morley pushed him out. 6'3", 195, a sophomore. George Smith showed some great speed right there. First down, Vanderbilt at the Tennessee 49. Jackson Garrison, the tailback, straight ahead as he gets down to the Tennessee 46. That's a pickup of 3, maybe 4 yards. Xavier Mitchell and Demetrius Morley make the tackle for the Volunteers.
You know, and that's what Jackson Garrison gives them.
His face, 2nd and 7. Jackson hit in the backfield and dropped by Marvin Mitchell. Mitchell sacks Jackson Garrison for a loss of about 3 yards, 5 yards.
So we got the 3 back that he gained there. Tried to run the little inside option play to Garrison. Mitchell snuffed that out, saw it all the way, got him for the 3-yard loss.
So now it's third and long for Vanderbilt. Nose of that football resting right at midfield. As you look at the numbers for Marvin Mitchell. Nixon with a slot to the left, slot to the right, 3 receivers to the right side. Vanderbilt sending everybody out on 3rd and 11. Nixon over the middle, pass dropped, intended for number 82. That's Marlon White.
Double zone area, that's where it's going to be open. Pass a little wide, but good wide receiver. You got to bring that in because that had first down yardage all over.
Hefney stands at the 10 to receive the punt from Brent Upson, who stands at his 35 to punt it away for the Commodores. High wobbly kick. They're going to let it bounce, and it is down inside the 15. So a pretty good bounce for Vanderbilt. And Tennessee has its worst starting position of the day. It's inside the Tennessee 15-yard line. Timeout, 3:33 to go in the first quarter. Tennessee leading Vanderbilt 6-0 here in Nashville. We'll be back right after this. Tennessee with a 6-0 lead. They've scored on each of their first 2 possessions. Eric Ames is 6 of 8 for 59 yards. Tennessee has also inserted its 3rd different tailback of this quarter. Arian Foster is in. Ames with a play action. Pass is high but caught by Meacham. Meacham has the first down, I think. He picked up about 10. That's what he needed. Boy, Eric Ames is throwing the ball pretty well, Pat. But, it looked scary about, 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 at South Carolina?
Yeah, it really did. As you see here, he hits a quick pass to Swain on the slip screen. Here's one across the middle to Meacham. He just hits Meacham again. There's another one to Brett Smith. He's an equal opportunity employer. He's hitting everybody, but a few weeks ago, took a bad shot on that ankle, and consequently didn't get to play much the last couple of weeks.
First down. Line of scrimmage shy of the 25. They give it to Foster. Tiptoes out of trouble and out of bounds. He loses a yard, I think, and Chris Booker and Ray Brown knocked him out for Vanderbilt. Tennessee leading 6-0. Ames, quick three-step drop to Swain, complete past the 33-yard line. Short of a first down, but good yardage for Jason Swain. Joel Caldwell knocked him down for Vanderbilt.
Well, this is a formation that Tennessee is liking more and more as time goes on, and that is 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers, and 1 running back. You really balance up defenses that way, and you can go either way, and you usually get somebody open, wide open outside, man to man, and that's what happened right there on the pass to Swain.
Third down and about a yard and a half. Ames gives it, fakes to Foster, dumps the pass away. Vanderbilt had it covered. Pass was complete to David Holbert. For the first time today, he was on a bunch last week at Arkansas. Low snap, he gets it, and booms a wow drive spiral all the way back to the 10. It's fumbled, and he is blasted down by the Volunteers at the 5-yard line. Oh, what a hit.
58-yard punt. Loss of 3 yards on the return.
Let's take a look at it again.
Well,
loss of 2 after the punt.
Yeah, what a punt. I'd like to be able to throw one like that. Fumbled the kick and just got hammered by, who is that?
Ja'Cory Williams.
Ja'Cory Williams put the hit on. Vanderbilt's backed up at the 8-yard line.
Tremendous punt that time by Colquitt, and it does not look to be very windy that direction. I mean, he just really boomed that. First down, Vanderbilt at the Commodore 8-yard line. Nixon keeps it himself, runs up the middle, gets a block, cuts back to the middle to the 15, gets good yardage. Jerron Mayo makes the tackle for Tennessee. Second down, 7 after a 7-yard pickup. Nixon hands it to Jackson Garrison, slips away from one man. A flag goes down as he moves forward for a first down, but I would imagine it is a hold against Vanderbilt, and it is. That nullified the first down run by Jackson Garrison. Nixon into motion, fakes to Bennett, keeps it himself up the middle, good yardage, and he gets very, very close to the first down. Antoine Stewart and Xavier Mitchell knock him down, and that will end the first quarter. Tennessee leads Vanderbilt 6-0 here at the end of the first quarter in Nashville. Stay with us on a beautiful day at Vanderbilt Stadium. We'll be back. Well, Nixon picked up about 10 yards, but after the mark-off of that penalty, he's still about 6 inches short, so it'll be third and that much to go for Vanderbilt. Big edge in total yardage for Tennessee in the first quarter. However, they have only a 6-0 lead, and Vanderbilt is 1 touchdown strike away from going ahead or tying the game. Vandy's 0 for 2 on third downs. Nixon straight ahead. I believe he got what he needed, but that was about it.
Right there with you.
Vanderbilt 3 out of 5 in third down conversions. We're under 10 minutes to go. Vanderbilt, like Tennessee, dominated the clock in the first quarter. They're doing it here in the second quarter. Nixon, inside handoff. Garrison stopped inside the 10, picked up about 2. Jackson Garrison tackled by Marvin Mitchell. And it will be second down.
Just the inside trap play to Garrison from the shotgun. It looks like a different type of play, but essentially that's all it is a trap play.
Chris Nixon, shotgun formation, second down and goal, keeps it himself. He's going to be stopped at the 7, gain of about a yard. Robert Ayers So now Vanderbilt faced with a 3rd and goal. 3rd down and goal at the Tennessee 7. Nixon out of the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Nixon throwing over the middle. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. George Smith with a reception from 7 yards from Chris Nixon, and Vanderbilt has tied the game at 6.
Yeah, just a really nice concept. Vanderbilt offensively. They lined up Earl Bennett in the backfield, swung him out to the left. You know who you're going to be looking for down there. It's going to be Earl Bennett. Your eyes go outside. You slip George Smith across the middle in the back of the end zone. It just hit the open area, and you just put a ball right on the money.
Hahn felt the extra point attempt. It is there, and Vanderbilt has taken the lead 7-6 with 8:23 to go in the first half. Vanderbilt with an impressive looking drive. And the Commodores have taken the lead with 8:23 to go in the first half. Vanderbilt has taken the lead. They have totally dominated the scoreboard clock in the second quarter. They have a 7-6 lead. David Yancey and Marcellus Johnson back deep to receive the kick for Tennessee.
But 16 plays, 92 yards.
Unbelievable. Very impressive.
Yeah, Tennessee's offense needs to return the favor.
This one will be returnable. Back to just inside the goal line is Marcellus Johnson. And he's hit and dropped shy of the 20. Vanderbilt got down there and covered it quickly. There was a hole, but it filled up very quickly with black shirts. Fontaine Hunter made the tackle for Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt has a 7-6 lead. Play action. Ames slip screen to the right side. Meacham with running room. First down, Tennessee out to the 35. Goes Robert Meacham. A pickup of 15 yards for the Volunteers.
Well, it worked earlier, so why not go back to it just to the other side of the field? That time he's doing it to the right side to Meacham. Eric Young is out there diving at the quarterback's feet, giving Meacham a chance to get it upfield.
There's Meacham. He almost broke it. First down at the 35-yard line. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Quick drop by Ames. Pass caught by Meacham, and he gets very close to another first down. May have it. Jared Fagan knocked him down. He is just shy of the 45, but I think that's a 10-yard. I know it's a 10-yard pickup, but I think it's enough for a first down, and it is.
I think 10 yards in an inch. He'll do it every time. Good read by Ainge there. They showed a double zone look. Usually the corners bump up. You can't get that little sideline pass, but the corner dropped off. Ainge saw it, and he got it out there quick.
First down, Tennessee out to the 45. Ainge with 2 receivers left and 2 in the backfield. They give it straight ahead. Huge hole. This is Coker. First down, Tennessee inside the Vanderbilt 45. Goes LaMarcus Coker. Ryan Hamilton tackled him as Tennessee has made 3 first downs, 3 consecutive plays.
Here you got Coker, the delayed draw on the left side. Got a lot of blocking. Got a good shot by Swain there. Takes it up the field, breaks 1 tackle. Couldn't shake the second one, but it was enough, as you said, for the 3rd straight first down.
Line of scrimmage is the Vanderbilt 42-yard line. First down, Ames. Rolling right. Looking. Pass caught. Wide open at the 20. Inside the 15 goes Jason Swain. And for the 4th straight play, the Volunteers pick up another Volunteer first down.
Yeah, and that's the best one of all. Swain here. Ainge is moving right. Swain's running a corner pattern here, but makes a nice adjustment to just pull up in the hole, come back. Ainge finds him. He makes a nice fingertip catch. Takes it up, gets it inside the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage almost the Vanderbilt 13. First down, Tennessee. 2 receivers left. Coker is in the backfield. Coker on a delay. To the left. Coker inside the 10. Slips and falls at about the 7-yard line. He got up okay. I was worried like you. I thought he may have re-injured that knee.
Yeah, he got a bad piece of turf there. He got just a great block. This is another delayed draw to the left side. Seals down, gets a great block by Swain out there. Really had something to the inside. He tried to bust it out, lost his footing.
Gain of 5, second and 5, Tennessee. Line of scrimmage, the 7. Coker busts it to the right. Coker to 5. Coker, touchdown! Big Orange! A penalty marker is down. We'll see what it's all about. It's against Vanderbilt. It will be a Tennessee touchdown, and the Volunteers have regained the lead.
Tennessee's offense made that look easy. Gives the ball to Coker. He busts to the outside. All he has to do is outrun one guy, vaults into the end zone. 5 plays, 6 plays. They didn't want to run 15. They wanted to conserve their energy. Great drive by the offense to answer Vanderbilt's touchdown.
I tell you, that's one of the most impressive drives they've had all year.
It is. They're going to need another one or more.
Tennessee with a 12-7 lead. Wilhoit will attempt the extra point, and it's there. With 5:53 to go in the first half, Tennessee has regained the lead over Vanderbilt. It's Tennessee 13, Vanderbilt 7. We'll be back on a beautiful day in Nashville right after this. Boy, that was an impressive drive. Didn't take up a lot of time, Pat, as you said, but Tennessee looked sharp, very sharp.
Well, they really did. I mean, they went 1 play, first down. 2 plays, another first down. 3 plays, another first down. 4 plays, another first down. You know, it's just like they were just knocking off big chunks of yards. Here it is, 6 plays, 80 yards, 2 minutes and 19 seconds. It was a great answer to Vanderbilt's touchdown.
Wilhoit with a kick that is bobbled at the 5 by Sean Walker, who is absolutely going nowhere. Did not make it back to the 10-yard line. A wobbly squib kick that time by Wilhoit, and Vanderbilt could do very little with it. Last time Vanderbilt drove for a touchdown, they started with worse field position than they have now. They started at the 8 with 92 yards. They're at the 10. It is a first down. Nixon. They blitz. They hit him just before he unloaded the football. Incomplete. Robert Ayers lowered the boom on Nixon.
He was trying to get that ball out to the right side, either down the seam or on the right sideline, but Ayers came through from the blind side. Nixon didn't know he was there and took a heck of a shot.
Second down and 10. They rule it an incomplete pass, but Robert Ayers says that felt good.
I want some more.
Nixon keeps it. Tennessee slowed him up. They spin him back to the left. They got him back at the 6-yard line. Great defensive coverage by the Volunteers. Ryan Carl finally made the tackle for Tennessee.
Well, I tell you what, that's guys staying where they're supposed to be on defense, holding their lane. Gets a good rush by Ayers. Nixon takes off running. Guys are home. He's got no place to run. Finally gets over there. Ryan Carl stays where he's supposed to be. Makes a tackle for a 4-yard loss.
Third down and 14. Ryan Carl, junior linebacker from nearby Franklin, Tennessee. Vanderbilt is 4 of 6 on third down conversion. Nixon, the keeper. Tennessee stops him. It's going to be way shy of the first down. And Ryan Carl and Ricardo Kemp made the tackle. It'll be 4th down upcoming for Vanderbilt.
Well, Vanderbilt going the safe route, just keeping the ball in the quarterback's hands, hoping that he can find a gap, get to the first down yards. If not, move it out a little bit where they can punt the football away. Tennessee plays good defense, tackles him way short of the script.
Brent Upson will stand in his end zone to punt it away. Hefty at midfield to receive it for Tennessee. Low kick. Tennessee almost got it. Wobbly kick. They're not going to catch it. It's going to bounce out of bounds shy of the Vanderbilt 45. So great field position upcoming for Tennessee. First down at the Vanderbilt 44-yard line. A 38-yard punt that time by Upson. And we'll take a break. 3:44 to go. 3 minutes, 44 seconds to go in the first half. Average starting field position for the game. Vanderbilt's own 14. Tennessee is averaging starting on their own 32.
Makes it a little easier. Who's taking the snap?
It's Lucas Taylor. Crompton is in the game. Now he's going to keep it. And he's going to be down at the 50. It's a loss of 5.
On the carry.
That play
Brought down by number 90,
was set up with Lucas Taylor taking the snap at quarterback. Faked the handoff to Meacham. Gave it to Crompton, who was going to obviously throw it maybe to Taylor. Broderick Stewart said, we'll have none of that. It's a loss of 5, second down 15. Nice try, but Ainge is back in.
A lot of stuff going on, just didn't work.
Ainge back to throw, caught. That'll work every time. Swain inside the 40, gets almost all of it back. In fact, he's very close to a first down anyway. Jason Swain with a pickup of 14. It'll be 3rd and 1 upcoming.
Yeah, just a little short. Tennessee runs the bunch formation to the right. By that, you got 3 receivers together, and at the snap, they all split and spread out. And Eric took the middle guy, which Vanderbilt lost, and that was Swain for 14 yards.
Eric Ainge may be changing the play. Gives it to Hardesty, who is tripped up and is dropped for a loss back at the 37. Volunteers are only 1 out of 5 in 3rd downs, but they're now faced with a 4th down and 3, and they're going for it. Ainge will set up in the shotgun. Meacham comes into motion to the left side. Ainge rolling left. Dumps it. Caught. First down. It'll be Brett Smith inside the 20. Brett Smith down to the 17-yard line and a Tennessee first down.
Well, that's what happens when you have time to find receivers. He had 3 receivers to one side. Vanderbilt does a good job initially of covering everybody up. But Ainge was rolling out, didn't get a lot of pressure. He had time to give Brett Smith a chance to uncover inside of the defense. Ainge finds him. He takes it up for a 4th down conversion that Tennessee really needed.
2 receivers right, 1 left. Hardesty still in at tailback for Tennessee. It's a first down at the Vanderbilt 18. Ainge, big hole. They give it to Hardesty. The hole filled up quickly, but he moves ahead for good yardage. Ryan Hamilton makes the tackle, but not before he picks up 6 yards. And with less than a minute to go, Tennessee is requested and gets a timeout.
5 yards on the play.
Well, Ainge hands off straight up the field. You got the free safety, Ryan Hamilton. He comes up. He's the guy that you can't account for on that play. He comes in unblocked, but still, you gain a couple yards on the play when the safety's filling the hole. Good hold by the offensive line.
Second down and 5. Ainge in a shotgun by himself. No running backs with him. Ainge back to throw. They're coming on a blitz. He throws the pass incomplete near the 5. Lucas Taylor, the intended receiver, and Vanderbilt was coming hard.
You're going to see Vanderbilt when Tennessee spreads them out like they did last time. They're going to blitz. They're going to make Ainge get rid of the ball quick.
Vanderbilt, they're coming hard again. Ainge pass caught at the 5, still on his feet. He gets out of bounds. No, they say they rule him inbounds. But it is a first down. Meacham, the intended receiver, tried to get out of bounds and did, but they ruled him in.
Well, there's the blitz again. Ainge does a good job of just catching that ball and getting rid of it. Meacham gets enough, gets out there, gets to his first down yardage, and gets out of bounds.
Timeout.
And Tennessee calls another timeout. Meacham's knee hit the ground just before his foot got out of bounds. It looked from my angle that he was out, but they ruled him in with a good call.
Yeah, so Tennessee had to eat another timeout.
One of them here, so they said, well, we saw what formations you're going to use. We're going to call a timeout.
Just a chess match. Everybody's trying to get one up on everybody else. They still don't know what kind of play you're going to run. You know, they might act like they do, but they don't.
Vanderbilt coming into the game 4-7 on the year. This is their last game of the season. And, you know, we were talking about that. The students all leave at Thanksgiving, and they didn't want to play the game on the last weekend of the season because there would be nobody here.
Well, you know, and 20 minutes before the football game, it looked like they'd all left anyway because there wasn't anybody here. But a lot of late arrivals to this ball game. The stands filled up. A lot of orange here.
Well, the game is officially a sellout, and their first sellout since the Alabama game back in 1999. My goodness.
I mean really hurt.
Yeah.
Not just slapped around a little bit. I mean hurt.
It'll be first and goal, Tennessee from the Vanderbilt 6-yard.
Well, let's see what happens to him on this play. The three receivers to the left. There is a one setback. That's number 6, a freshman. That's why.
Don't be shocked to see Ames throw the fade. Well, they drop off now.
Ames throws it over the head of the intended receiver. Jason Swain. It will be second down and goal upcoming. Meacham to the left. Brett Smith, Lucas Taylor, and Jason Swain to the right. Hardesty is the tailback. Ames rolling right. Looking. Dumping. Pass incomplete. Intended for Swain in the end zone.
Through the football.
Tennessee still has one timeout left. The Volunteers at 23 seconds. It's third down and goal from the Vanderbilt 6-yard line. Ames maybe changing the play. Ames back to throw. Throws it over the middle. Wide open. Touchdown. Big Orange. Jason Swain right under the goalpost.
And that looked just too easy, to be honest. It's a crossing pattern by Swain. That time Vanderbilt did not blitz. But what Tennessee did, they swung Meacham out to the right side, and he froze 2 Vanderbilt defenders, and Swain came in right behind him, wide open in the back of the end zone.
Vanderbilt's going to call time because Tennessee is going to line up and go for 2.
Vanderbilt.
That's the first touchdown pass thrown today by Eric Ames. The other one was scored on a run by Coker. So now Vanderbilt calls time. Trooper Taylor doing the bump. Bumping them as they come off the field.
Yeah, Trooper's having a big time over there. He was over there dancing a minute ago.
9-1 for the 6th-ranked Gators. Tennessee 7-3, and look who's in second place right now. Kentucky 4-3. They have one conference game left. That's with Tennessee next Saturday. Rich Brooks needed to win a few at least to save his job. I think he did more than that.
Yeah, I think he did.
2 receivers left, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Ames with 1 setback. That is Hardesty. Throws the pass. Incomplete. The pass was caught and then dropped by Jason Swain, who caught the touchdown. So the 2-point conversion is no good. And number 6 is still running his mouth for Vanderbilt. That is Darlton Speed.
You know what? Philip Fulmer wants to talk about this too. They're not supposed to let you get away with getting in people's faces and jumping up and down, and that's what both those guys are doing. Pass was on the money on that particular play. Swain's there. Pretty good coverage by Caldwell, and he knocks it out. But then he starts into the yapping and talking and in-your-face stuff, and that's supposed to draw a penalty flag.
Yeah, that's not good. 10 plays, 44 yards. Tennessee with a 19-7 lead. Bobby Johnson doesn't like it either because when Speed came off the field, he got in his face. That's why you have situations like they had at Miami several weeks ago.
Yeah, that stuff can escalate. You're right.
You got to nip that in the bud right away.
That's what he's talking about. He said, you guys have been throwing flags on us all year for this and that, and you're letting this stuff go on right in front of you. I can understand if you missed it, didn't see it, but it was out there for the world to see, and you were standing right there.
Well, he's also talking about he wants to know if that ball, he thinks the ball may have been caught. I thought so. That might have been what he was talking about. I tell you what, it was still more of a catch than that one the Florida receiver made at our goal line in 2000.
I didn't see it. I still have not seen a replay of it.
We'll look at it. Now Ainge is going to drop back and throw. Now watch. Did he hang on to it?
No.
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 But was he interfered with?
Well, they can't review that, I don't believe. They either got to throw that
After
flag or
further
not.
review, video evidence confirms that the player did not have control of the ball. The extra point is no good.
Well, Coach Fulmer still doesn't agree, but nevertheless, Tennessee has a 19-7 lead and will kick off to Vanderbilt with 17 seconds to go. What's it taken us to play these last 52 seconds? About 20 minutes?
At least by now.
Another squib kick by Wilhoit. Taken up at the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt trying to get out of bounds. That's number 5 for the Commodores. One of the up men for Vanderbilt. And we'll find out who that is. That is Myron Lewis, a freshman from Pompano Beach, Florida. Pretty good first half for Tennessee. The Volunteers struggled in the middle of the second quarter when Vanderbilt used the 7.5 minutes for a, at the time, go-ahead touchdown. But the Volunteers are in control at this point, 19-7 at halftime, as the Volunteers are still talking with security and the officials. We'll be back. Tennessee leads Vanderbilt 19-7 here at halftime, as Vanderbilt used up a lot of clock, 7.5 minutes on a very impressive 92-yard drive. Scored twice since then for a 19-7 advantage. And Pat, let's look at the highlights.
Well, here you go, Vandy highlights. A little dump pass to Jackson Garrison up the middle for big yards. Same drive, Nixon slips outside of Rico McCoy and gets a first down on the sideline. And here's your touchdown play. A pass across the middle to George Smith for the 6 points. Here's Tennessee. Here's Coker breaking to the outside, getting some extra yards, breaking a tackle. And here's a touchdown. Eludes one defender and vaults into the end zone. Here's a good shot. Nice catch by Meacham on the sideline, trying to get out of bounds to save time. And here's Eric Ames throwing for 6 points to Swain. Swain wide open in the end zone to give Tennessee the lead, 19-7.
And your statistics, pretty big advantage for the Volunteers. 236 yards to 123 for Vanderbilt. Good mix for Tennessee as well. 13-7 in first downs, and just about every first down Vanderbilt had was in that one touchdown drive. Tennessee will start the second half by kicking off to Vanderbilt. Sean Walker and Josh Allen will be back deep to receive. And Coach Philip Fulmer was upset right before the half because one of the officials supposedly signaled for not a touchdown because of the 2-point conversion, but signaled good, and they ruled it no good.
Well, the correct call was made. We saw in the replay he didn't catch that football, but apparently one official thought it was good, and that was the argument Philip was making.
Wilhoit will kick it, and the second half is underway. A real big foot, almost another long field goal. And Vanderbilt brings it out to the 20-yard line. And Coach Fulmer was pretty upset right before the half. In fact, even at halftime, he's talking with the official about it.
Well, he's just laying the groundwork. He said, you know what? I want 1 or 2 here in the second half. Yeah, between you and me.
First down, Vanderbilt at the 20. Chris Nixon has gone all the way at quarterback for Vandy. Tennessee leads at 19-7. And in motion to the near side is Sean Walker. Nixon with a quick hitter and spun away. Pass complete to Earl Bennett. Jonathan Wade was right there to drop him. And it's a loss of about 4.
And they tried the quick screen, had Walker in motion. He's supposed to come out and block Wade. Wade's got some size on him, if you can believe Wade's bigger than anybody. He's bigger than Walker. Walker just didn't do a good job of sealing him off, and Wade blasted through that and made the tackle in the backfield.
Vanderbilt's first half possessions, punt, touchdown, punt. Not much. Nixon back to throw. Has time. Pass is incomplete. Intended for number 80. That's George Smith, number 88. And Tennessee's Hepney was back defending for the Volunteers. It will be 3rd and long for Vanderbilt, faced with a 3rd down and 14. The first possession of the second half. Nixon with nobody back in the backfield but him. And Tennessee jumped offside. Well, McBride was arguing that the center moved the football. You can actually move the football as long as you don't pick it up off the ground or move it straight back.
Well, you know, in the NFL, they pick it up, take it all over the place. They let you do whatever the heck you want with it.
Nixon. Tennessee's coming hard. He dumps it over the middle. It is caught. Incomplete. They rule it incomplete at the 32-yard line. Earl Bennett almost made a great grab, but they rule it incomplete, and Vanderbilt will punt the football. And boy, was Tennessee coming hard.
They were coming, you know, and they were really putting the pressure on Nixon. He does a good job just getting this football off in the middle of the field. And Bennett makes a great effort to try and scrape that thing off the turf. He just couldn't quite control it.
Upson will stand at his 5 and punt the ball away. Hepney will return it from the 35-yard line. Pretty good kick by Upson. Drives Hepney back to the 40. He falls down, and he will be down at that point. He might have had some running room had he not fallen right there.
Well, they had a pretty good wall set up there on the left side. He just couldn't get to it.
So Tennessee will get the football. There is a flag on the play dropped up near the 40-yard line.
Well, Tennessee continues with good field position on their starting spots. 34-yard line.
Tennessee leads 19-7. Ames back to throw. Dumps it over the middle. Caught. Swing out to the 43-yard line. Very close to a first down. Pick up now they say he's back at the 7-yard pickup, so it's not close to a first down, but it's good yardage. It'll be 2nd and 3.
It's that bunch formation they used earlier in the game. Same play. Swain just runs straight down the field, hooks up, and Vanderbilt's defense loses him.
Tennessee's first possessions of the game. Field goal, punt, touchdown, touchdown. This is Coker. Coker's got the first down, crossing midfield. Jonathan Goff trips him up, but not before Coker picks up good yardage and a Tennessee first down.
And just a good trap play. Got a good block by pull there on Aaron Sears. Gave him a chance to get out on the corner, get up the field.
Coker still in at tailback. 6 rushes, 41 yards, and a touch today for LaMarcus Coker. Right at midfield. Play action. Ames. Pass caught by Big Brad Cottom. He's at the 20. Cottom at the 10. Cottom knocked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. And Big Brad Cottom was wide open for Tennessee.
And that's that same bunch formation. Cottom's in the mix there. Play action pass kind of fooled Vanderbilt's defense. Cottom got wide open on a flag pattern on the right sideline, and Ames found him. Cottom's a guy that they really like. He is really coming on the last 4 or 5 games. He's a big guy, 6'8", 260 pounds that can really run. Once he catches the football, he's going to be a real good weapon for them in the future.
Tennessee's got the football at the Vanderbilt 6-yard line. First and goal. Coker straight ahead to the 4. Theo Horrocks from his defensive tackle position made the tackle for Vanderbilt.
Been very accurate too. Only missed probably 4 or 5 balls today.
The draw play. Coker spinning his way to the 2-yard line. Knocked back to the 3. It's at the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal for Tennessee. give it to Coker, who's going to be stopped back at the 5. That play had no chance because 48 and 27. 43 and 27. My mistake. And this one is good. 3 for 3 for Wilhoit, and with 10 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the third quarter, Tennessee has extended the lead over Vanderbilt. The Volunteers now lead 22-7 here in Nashville. Stay with us. We'll be back to Vanderbilt Stadium in just a moment. There's a shot at the pride of the Southland Band who made the trip down today from Knoxville. Tennessee with a 22-7 lead following the third field goal of the game by James Wilhoit. And Wilhoit will now kick it off for Tennessee. Walker and Allen, who have not been able to return one today, I don't believe. I think every kickoff he's had has gone into the end zone, except one.
And that one was fumbled. Right, fumbled around.
So Wilhoit kicks it off at this one is going to go way deep into the end zone and out of the end zone. Wilhoit with a strong leg. Vanderbilt's got a player down, and Tennessee's going to step over it. Well, there's no love lost between these two teams, is there?
You know, that goes back a lot of years. I don't know where it started or where it came from, but you're indoctrinated early. If you're a Tennessee guy, you do not like Vanderbilt.
Well, Brandon Bryant's getting some help off the field for Vanderbilt. Nixon with 3 receivers to the right, actually 2 to the left. Nobody in the backfield with him. He's going to throw it. It's caught and dropped by Bennett. Bennett had Marvin Mitchell bearing down on him hard.
So far today, 3 catches, 16 yards.
Jackson Garrison in the backfield with Nixon. Second down and 10. In motion goes Sean Walker. They give it to, this is Nixon who keeps it to the 25. It'll be a pickup of 5. Rico McCoy, Tennessee's freshman linebacker, makes the play. Gerard Mayo is out of the game, probably with a knee. Dominated it, but before General Nealon was hired to coach here, Vanderbilt led 17-2.
That's probably where the hatred came from. General Nealon started the winning tradition against Vanderbilt.
Nixon, third down and 5. Spinning. They're coming after him. Everybody's covered. He dumps it away. It's incomplete. A flag is down. A second flag goes down.
Well, they got Ricardo Kemp twice on this play.
First down, big break for Vanderbilt out to the Tennessee 35. Nixon will work out of the shotgun again. Tennessee coming after him, deflected, and then caught by Sean Walker at the 40. Still on his feet at the 45. He has a first down for Vanderbilt. 2 big breaks, both of them going Vanderbilt's way in this possession. It's at the 45 of the Commodores, first down. Nixon rolling right's going to keep it. Got some running room. Goes down at the 50 after he picks up 5. Picked up 4 instead of 5, so it's second down and 6. Vanderbilt with only 2 down defensive linemen. Here's an option play. Nixon pitches back to Jackson Garrison, who had some running room. He has the first down, but boy, was Chris Nixon ever hammered back at the 45-yard line. Ryan Carl laid the wood to it just as he got rid of the ball and tossed it to Jackson Garrison.
Yeah, just a reverse option play down this way. Carl takes him out, but Marlon White gets a good block on Jonathan Wade on the outside, giving Jackson a chance to hit the seam and get it up past right to the 40-yard line.
It's at the Tennessee 40. First down, Vanderbilt. Tennessee leading it 22-7. Nixon. And a penalty marker goes down. Illegal procedure upcoming against Vanderbilt, I think.
prior to the snap. False start.
Yep.
Number 60 on the arm. 5 yards from the
Backup
previous spot.
center Bradley
Still be
Veerling,
first down.
freshman, in there playing. And, you know, Bobby Johnson's team is going to win 4 games unless they come back and beat Tennessee today. They would have 5. But they're playing a lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores, a really young team.
You know, they've got a lot of talented folks on this football team. And as you said, most of them are underclassmen.
First down at 15. Nixon hands it to the tailback. That's Ryan Carl making the tackle on number 31, Jared Hawkins. A gain of 2. And that will bring up second down and about 12, 14 yards. Clock moving, 6:42 to go here in the third quarter. Tennessee with a lead, but Vanderbilt started at the 20 and has moved now to the Tennessee 43.5-yard line. Casson Jackson Garrison back in the backfield along with Nixon. 3 receivers right for Vandy. Nixon back to throw, throws it high, way over the head of Bennett. Also way over the head of Antoine Stewart, who was defending for Tennessee, and that brings up 3rd and long for the Commodores.
And just a wild throw by Nixon. He had Earl Bennett coming in on a little stop and hide pattern on the right side, 5 yards. Just tried to fire it in there a little too hard. The thing went about 15 feet over his head.
Today, Vanderbilt 4 of 8 on the year. They're only 33%. They're much better than that today, but this is a big one.
Tennessee's showing blitz.
Third down, they're coming. Nixon unloads it deep, intended for George Smith, over his head, out of bounds, incomplete. Turk McBride was coming hard after Chris Nixon. And it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, good rush by Turk on the play, forcing Nixon to throw the ball before he wanted to. He wanted to get Smith on that corner pattern, but he had to throw it a little too soon, and consequently the ball went wide.
Hefney will receive the punt, standing at the Tennessee 10. Brent Upson will punt it away. And he stands inside his 45. Low kick. Signaling for a fair catch and making it is Hefney at the 13, and that's where Tennessee puts it in play, but only when we come back. 5:54 to go in the third quarter. Tennessee leading Vanderbilt 22-7. We'll be back. CSS is your home for college hoops. More than 200 men's and women's games this year, including 6 Lady Balls games. Check out css-sports.com for a complete basketball schedule. Pat, did you ever used to shave your head and paint it?
No.
When you were younger?
No. Shaved it every now and then, but never painted it.
18-23, 231 yards and a touchdown. Pretty good day for Eric Ainge, even with a bad ankle. Tennessee going to run it. Coker breaks it to the outside. Coker to the 30. Coker's going. He's at the 50. He's turning it on. Coker all the way to the 20, 10, 15. Touchdown! Big Orange! LaMarcus Coker all the way. 87 yards.
Yeah, that was quick. Just a nice hole on the left side for Coker. He hits the hole, and one thing Coker has that some of these other guys don't have, he has that bolt of speed that he can turn it on. He gets through the hole, gets good block, breaks it to the outside, and he hits the seam. And once he hits the seam, this guy's gone. 29, 23, they both think they've got a chance at him. No, they don't. Takes it down there, and then for some reason vaults into the end zone. I don't know.
Will Hoyt's extra point is good, and with that, Tennessee goes up 29-7 on an 87-yard run by LaMarcus Coker. That's still 2 yards shy of his 89-yard romp against Marshall earlier in the year. Timeout, 5:26 to go in the third quarter, and Tennessee has extended its lead over Vanderbilt 29-7. 29-7 with 5:26 to go here in the third quarter. Scoring drive for Tennessee, 87 yards, one play. LaMarcus Coker has carried it 10 times for 128 yards. 2 touchdowns today for Coker. Will Hoyt puts a leg into the ball about 5 yards deep in the end zone. They're going to bring it out. Sean Walker gets it out to the 25 to the 27-28-yard line, so he was wise to bring it out. I don't think Tennessee was quite expecting him to bring it out, but he did. And a good return.
You know, you can get lulled to sleep when your kicker continuously kicks it into the end zone. You know, after 3 or 4 times, you don't quite put the effort into flying downfield like you should. And that time, Walker made him pay for a little bit. Still only brought it out to the 28-yard line.
33-yard return because he caught the ball about 5 yards deep in the end zone. First down, Vanderbilt out to the Tennessee 28. Walker in motion. There's the fake. Nixon rolling right, dumps it to Jackson Garrison, who is hammered and knocked out of bounds for a loss of about 2, maybe 3 yards. Antoine Stewart was right there with him.
Yeah, Vanderbilt tries to create some confusion, faking the sweep to Walker, and then rolling right, trying to get Jackson Garrison open on the right side. Well, Antoine Stewart, he wasn't fooled by it at all. He stayed home and was right there to make the play.
They actually give him a loss of a yard. Second down and 11. Tennessee faking a blitz. Nixon keeps it himself. Good yardage. Stopped at the 34. Ryan Carl and Alex Wilson make the tackle for Tennessee. It'll be third down upcoming for Vanderbilt.
Tennessee staying at home, keeping him in front, making the play for minimal yards.
Third down and 5. Vandy on third down conversions today, 4 of 9. Nixon flares it out to Bennett. Caught and dropped for a loss. Ryan Carl had Bennett in his sights right at the time he caught the football. It'll be fourth down, Vanderbilt.
Yeah, good play by Carl, because George Smith, he's out there. It's just a swing, a little bubble screen out to the right. George Smith has got to block Ryan Carl for this play to work. Ryan Carl said, no, I don't think so. Went right through him and hammered the receiver.
Hapney will receive the punt by Upson. Hapney will stand inside the 30-yard line for Tennessee. Upson gets it away, a wobbly kick off the side of his foot, bounces at the 40, and it's going to go out of bounds up at the Tennessee 37. So not a really good punt for Upson, only 29 yards, and it gives Tennessee good field position at the Volunteer 37. Well, I said this back when it happened, but if Eric Ainge had been healthy, Tennessee would have beaten LSU.
I think the possibility was definitely there.
Of course, that's speculation.
Sure it is. I'd be surprised. I want to see what happens on this drive. If Tennessee goes and gets points here, I'd say Eric Ainge's day might be over with.
Vanderbilt on a blitz, caught by Chris Brown, runs over one man out to the 47, gets about 9, maybe 10. We'll see where they mark the football. Josh Allen is the one that he ran over. He just lowered his head and clobbered it.
Yeah, Josh Allen got surprised here. Chris Brown catches it. He expects him to juke him and go around him. He said, you know, hell, I'm a tight end. I don't juke and go around anybody. Just ran him over.
They give him 9. It'll be second down and less than 1. Montario Hardesty is in the backfield along with Chris Brown, with Ainge. They give it to Hardesty, who gets the first down, breaks it to the outside. Hardesty's turning the corner. He's at the 35, out of bounds at the 30. First down, Tennessee. Josh Allen knocked him out of bounds. Hardesty needed about 2 feet for the first down and instead picked up a bunch of yards. 20 to be exact.
Well, good job by the offensive line. They do a good job of giving Hardesty the cutback lane. And once he got in the cutback lane, there was nobody there. He turned on the speed and got to the sideline for big yards.
It's at the 31 for Tennessee. Volunteers lead it 29-7. Ainge hands it straight ahead. Hardesty this time clobbered at the line of scrimmage, actually lost of a yard or so. Roy Brown makes the tackle for Vanderbilt. Loss of 2, second down, and about loss of 3, second down and 13. Ainge changing the play. And now he calls timeout.
Timeout.
And that is the first timeout that Tennessee calls this half.
First timeout of the half.
And the Volunteers lead it 29-7. LaMarcus Coker really surprised everybody, especially Vanderbilt, on that long 87-yard touchdown run a moment ago.
There he takes the handoff. Just goes over the left side, just straight up, and then hits the seam and just turns on the jets and says, try and catch me. I don't think you can.
And of course, the somersault gives him style points. No more extra points for that, but nevertheless.
I'm not a big fan of the somersault into the end zone. I've even seen high school kids start to do it, you know, mimicking what you see at higher levels, pro football, then it goes to college, then it goes to high school. I'm waiting for somebody to blow out a shoulder or something like that.
Then we won't see it.
Then you won't see it anymore. But that run took a lot of steam out of Vanderbilt. Before that touchdown, Vanderbilt really, you know, they can say, you know, we're still in this football game. But after that run, went down and scored, then you stop them. They've showed on this defensive stand that they're a little demoralized. They're not putting up a lot of effort at this point.
Under a minute to go in the third quarter. Tennessee with the ball, second down and 13. Ainge back to throw out of the shotgun, dumps it off to Cottom, gets away from one man, picks up pretty good yardage, about 7 yards. Brent Trice makes the tackle for Vanderbilt, and it will be third down upcoming for Tennessee.
Tell you what, Cottom is turning into a weapon. This guy, as I said before, he's big, he's mobile, he can run, he's got good hands. When you take Meacham, you take Swain, you take Brett Smith, and then you add in a big horse like this, and you've got a lot of targets.
Third down and 7 upcoming for Tennessee. It's inside the Vanderbilt 30. Ainge back to throw out of the shotgun. Pass caught by Brett Smith inside the 25. A flag is down. And so is Brett Smith. He's going to get up slowly, but he is getting up. Jonathan Goff and Darlton Speed, number 6, the freshman, made the tackle.
To the third quarter.
And it is. Pretty good day so far, but we still have 15 minutes of football to be played. Tennessee leads Vanderbilt 29-7 as we get set to start the fourth and final quarter of play here in Nashville. We'll be back. Talking football. Here are your third quarter stats. A big edge for Tennessee. Through 3 quarters of play, the Volunteers have 420 yards of total offense.
And they're holding Vanderbilt to 157. That's the same offense that rolled up 620 last week on Kentucky. They should have saved a few of them, it looks like.
And lost. 620 yards and lost.
I wonder how many times that's happened.
Third and long for Ainge. Knocked out of his hands, loose football. It is been recovered by Vanderbilt. They hit Ainge from the blind side, knocking the ball loose right before he unloaded it. Curtis Gatewood, I think, is the guy that got the hand on the ball or came up with it, one or the other. He actually recovered it.
If somebody comes around the end of the pile,
The previous play is under further review.
and gets the hand on the football.
Jackson Garrison back in at tailback. Nixon back to throw, throws it, incomplete. And that was intended for Marlon White, number 82, and Tennessee had it well covered. Jonathan Wade right there with him.
And anytime you see a receiver fall down like that through the ball, you're holding your breath looking for a yellow flag, because a lot of times that means he got pushed from behind. But Wade had good tight coverage on him, tried to hit the square end pattern, just couldn't convert on it.
Second down, Vanderbilt at the Commodore 43-yard line. Nixon fakes to Bennett, in trouble, gets away, penalty marker goes down. That's going to be a hold against Vanderbilt. He steps out of bounds, but that's coming back. It's going to cost him.
Tennessee did a great job of just building the wall there at the line of scrimmage. Nixon had no place to go. He looked left, looked the middle, looked right, just couldn't find an opening.
Holding against Vanderbilt. That's going to back him up 10 yards and make it now second down and 20.
Holding.
Well, Tennessee had that. They had it shut down.
The penalty is 10 yards from the previous spot. Replay second down.
Number 74, Chris Williams, 6'7", 315, junior tackle. There he is. He's the one guilty of holding. So now Vanderbilt, from the point of infraction, not the line of scrimmage, faced with a second down and a bunch. About 22.
You got to think they'll be looking to Bennett here. He's your go-to guy. He's the guy you got to get the football in his hands.
Pass incomplete. Tennessee was there, no flag. Demetrius Morley defending on Marlon White, the intended receiver, and now it's third down and a bunch for Vandy.
Tried to run a little slant pattern on Jonathan Wade. Jonathan Wade's sitting short. He doesn't really have to move to cover that pattern. Tried to run the slant pattern and had it covered well, and Nixon on top of that just threw it in the dirt.
Third down, about 22 for Vanderbilt. Nixon all alone in the backfield. Tennessee's coming after him. He dumps it right into the hands of Antoine Stewart, or Hefney, who picks it off at the 30. Hefney inside the 20, and Tennessee gets a first down on the interception by Jonathan Hefney. Hefney had one earlier that was ruled incomplete because of, or was negated because of the penalty. No flags this time, and the Volunteers take over.
Well, I tell you what happened here. Nixon tried to get away with what he did in the first half, and that is throwing it at Earl Bennett's back, expecting him to stop and catch the football. This time, Bennett didn't see it. It just kept running down the field. He threw it to a spot. Instead of him stopping and catching the ball, Hefty just stood there, took the gift, and went the other way with it.
Tennessee now with the football inside the Vanderbilt 20. Ames fakes to Hardesty. Touchdown, Robert Meacham. Touchdown, Big Orange. Ames fakes to Hardesty. Throws it into the end zone. Touchdown, Robert Meacham. Touchdown, Big Orange. One play, 17 yards. Eric Ames to Meacham.
Well, it's a great luxury having a guy that's 6'3" that also can get up and will go up for the football. This play's covered real well by Josh Allen. It's just a play action. It's a fade pattern down the right sideline, trying to hit him in the back of the end zone. Allen's there. Ames just throws it up high and say, Meacham, go up and get it.
Will Hoyt will attempt the extra. Meacham was tiptoeing that sideline, wasn't it? It's good. Tennessee has extended the lead. The Volunteers 36, Vanderbilt 7, and we still have 13:49 to go in the football game. We'll be back to Nashville right after this. Tennessee now with a 36-7 lead, and I would say that's about the time when Ainge won't be back. You said it earlier.
Yeah, I think if he comes back, I will be shocked. I see somebody over there loosening up. I believe that's Crompton. He's already loosening up, so we'll see him next.
Wilhoit kicks this one into the wind. High, taken at the 7-yard line by Sean Walker. Oh, he got some room down the sideline. Finally knocked out of bounds at the 45 after a 37-yard return.
Well, I think the return team or the cover team lost the football because he ends up catching the ball on the right sideline. The gunner or the outside guy from Tennessee's coverage team, I don't believe he ever sees Walker until he runs by him, and then he had a free sideline.
Good return, 37 yards by Sean Walker. So Vanderbilt down 36-7 with 13:26 to go in the game, takes over at their own 47. Nixon intercepted, picked off again. Jonathan Wade at the 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Big Orange. Now they say he stepped out at the 13. My goodness.
Well, Jonathan Wade just reads the quarterback. Reads his drop here, sets short on the route, and essentially it turned out, it looked like Nixon was throwing the ball to Wade. He just sits short on the route. Bennett doesn't go for it. Wade does. Nixon does a good job of forcing him to the sideline to prevent 6 points.
He barely stepped out. Jonathan Crompton will be in at quarterback. And a timeout has been called by Vanderbilt. With 13 minutes, 12 seconds to go, Vandy calls its second timeout of the half. And the Volunteers will have it first down and 10 at the Vanderbilt 13.5-yard line.
You know, you like a defense that forces turnovers, and I guess this is a culmination of everything they've done defensively today, but the last 2 interceptions have been gifts, just bad throws by the quarterback.
And we'll take a break. 13-12 to go in the football game. Tennessee 36, Vanderbilt 7. We'll be back to Nashville in a moment. Tennessee has extended the lead 36-7, and now the Volunteers have an entire second unit in the game. Jonathan Crompton at quarterback. Fullback is Holbert. Tailback is Foster. They give it to Foster, running right. Horse collared from behind for no gain by Theo Horrocks of Vanderbilt. So it'll be second down upcoming at the 13.5-yard line. Jonathan Crompton, 31 out of 62 for the year, 401 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Not bad.
No, not bad considering the competition he's played. He's played
LSU and Arkansas.
2 really good football teams the last couple of weeks.
Lone setback is Foster. Crompton straight drop, back to throw, high, over the head of the intended receiver. That's Jeff Cotter. Yeah, it's younger brother of Brad.
Brad's little brother, if you could call a 6'8" guy little. But this is just a simple little crossing pattern from Crompton. He just throws it a little high. You know, and there might be a sun problem. Looks like the sun is setting. Will be in their eyes going that direction.
Third down and about 11. Crompton back to throw, runs out of trouble.
Got some room.
Holding is coming back because Stephen Jones was holding. I mean, he was not just holding. He had both hands grabbing the guy right in front of the official.
You know, but that's okay. You know, you got pressure. Your quarterback's gonna get hit. You know, he's trying to keep his quarterback clean, keep him on his feet. If he's got to hold the guy to do that, so be it.
Number 71 on the offense. 10 yards from the previous spot. Replay third down.
I could have called that one from up here.
Yeah, they don't want you doing that all the time, but you know, in a situation like that where things break down.
Let's take a look at the hold. It's fourth down and a bunch. Watch this. Third and a bunch. Watch it. He had.
Come here. Where do you think you're going?
Oh my. Oh my. Well, you can't fault the kid's effort. Dropped it back to throw. Got a man there, incomplete. Intended for Corey Anderson. And now it will be 4th down.
Well, Curtis Gatewood came in there on the rush and would just hit Crompton right in the face as he's releasing his football. And just a little too far out there to Anderson. Crompton can't go anywhere without running into somebody in there, can he?
Nope. So Wilhoit will attempt a field goal. It'll be against the wind. Actually, the wind's blowing side to side now. And it will be a 41-yard attempt with a slight angle to the right. Well, he got enough foot into it, and he made it. Against the wind from 41 yards out, James Wilhoit gives Tennessee a 42-7 lead over Vanderbilt. Or 39-7 lead. They've been awfully slow to put the points up. I just did it for them that time. Made a mistake.
We're just getting ahead of ourselves a little bit.
We'll take a break. 11:49 to go here in the football game. Tennessee 39, Vanderbilt 7. We'll be back to the Music City in just a moment. Well, there's Coach Bobby Johnson, who is coaching his final game of this year. He's done a great job here at Vanderbilt. 5-6 last year, going to be 4-8 this year. But anytime you've coached in 2 seasons at Vanderbilt and won a grand total of 9 games, you're not doing badly.
No, you're not. You know, and really, the current climate, how can you win more than 5 or 6 games at Vanderbilt?
Boy, he hammered that sideways into the end zone about 8 yards deep. Josh Allen will down a knee, and Tennessee watches as Vanderbilt will bring it out to the 20-yard line.
Well, there's just a flock shooting, and the quarterback just throwing it up in the air, and Hefty just taking the gift and going the other way. And there you go. There's Meacham just going up above the receiver. And Jonathan Wade taking another gift down the right sideline. And there's your 4th, or is that the 4th field goal today?
4 for 4 for Wilhoit. So Vanderbilt will put it in play. Tennessee's scoring drive, the last one, 4 plays. They lost 12 yards, but they still get the points on a 42-yard James Wilhoit field goal. Mackenzie Adams, the new quarterback. Jared Hawkins, also a freshman, is the new tailback for Vanderbilt. He moves it ahead for just about a yard. Wes Brown and Alex Wilson, the tackle for Tennessee.
Well, Adams was a guy, he was in the battle for the quarterback job with Nixon in spring and in fall ball. Nixon came out on top, but through most of spring practice, they had him listed both equally. So this kid, big kid, can run and got a good arm.
Adams on the option, pitches left. This is Hawkins. Hawkins knocked out of bounds, gets the first down. Jonathan Wade knocked him out, but not before he picks up good yardage on a Vanderbilt first down.
That's the option play that we saw earlier. And get the ball out there and get him out in space, get a good block on the safety. Next thing you know, you got first down yardage.
First down at the Vanderbilt 35. Commodores with Mackenzie Adams, a quarterback. Straight ahead, going nowhere is Hawkins again. Walter Fisher makes the tackle from his defensive tackle spot for the Volunteers. It's a loss of 1.
You know, you're down 39-7. You automatically think, well, you got to put the ball in the air. You know, let's shorten. You know, let's go get a touchdown quick. It appears that Coach Johnson wants to shorten this game up and get out of here because all he's done is run the football.
Second down, 11. Adams out of the shotgun now for Vanderbilt. Gives it to one of the slot receivers. That's Gaston Miller, number 27, into the game as both teams are emptying the bench, especially on offense. So he gained a couple.
I was looking at Tennessee's defense. It appears that their secondary is their normal secondary. And linebacker-wise, I can't see. Rico McCoy's in the ball game. Adam Myers-White's in the ball game.
Got some youngsters up front too, but the secondary is still pretty much the same. Adams on 3rd down and about 8. Tennessee collapsing on him. Gets out of bounds. Short of the 1st down. Rico McCoy chased him out over there, so it will now be 4th down upcoming for Vandy.
4th and 2, 4th and 3, 4th and a long 2. Vanderbilt's going to at least act like they're going to punt the football.
Well, Brent Upson will come on to punt for Vandy. Rico McCoy did a good job of forcing Adams out just before he got to the yard marker. Hefney will return it. Upson gets it away. High wobbly kick, fair catch signal for by Hefney, who bobbled it and catches it at the 23-yard line, and Tennessee gets it right there. So it will be 1st down for the Volunteers with 8:50 to go in the ballgame. 35-yard punt by Upson with a fair catch by Hefney on the other end.
It'll be 1st and 10 Tennessee.
It's at the 22. Coach Philip Fulmer with a comfortable 39-7 cushion for his team. Arian Foster is in at tailback. Corey Anderson is the fullback. Crompton back to throw, going deep down the side, way underthrown, way off. And the Tennessee fans want a pass interference. Brett Smith, the intended receiver, that ball was way short.
Yeah, that ball was short and to the inside. You just can't throw a flag. Now, did he get bumped on the right sideline? Sure. Did it have anything to do with the play? No, because the ball was nowhere near.
So basically, it's an incomplete pass.
And that's just a poor throw. I mean, that's just nowhere in. That's not even in the area code.
2nd down and 10. Crompton gives it to the tailback. That's Foster. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe. Actually lost a yard. It'll be 3rd and long. Brent Tice makes the tackle for Vanderbilt.
Foster's trying to find something, but there's 3 black shirts. The minute he touches the football, he had no place to go.
Clock moving, 8 minutes exactly. That's the time remaining here in the game.
This second bunch needs to gain a few yards. I believe they're -12 so far in the 2 series, as in yards.
Vanderbilt's blitzing again. Crompton picks it up again, throws it high over the head of Jeff Cottom, the intended receiver. So now Tennessee faced with a 4th down. And Britton Colquitt will come in just for the 2nd time today to punt the football.
It'll be 4th and 11 Tennessee from the 121. And the punt, number 47, Britton Colquitt.
Alex Washington will be back deep to receive it. He'll stand at his 35 for Vanderbilt. Colquitt stands inside his 10 to punt it for Tennessee. High snap, gets it away. Taken by Washington to the midfield stripe, and Vanderbilt puts it in play, 1st down from that point. Ryan West, the snapper, made the tackle for Tennessee. So Vanderbilt gets it just inside the 50-yard line at the Commodore, the Tennessee rather, 49-yard line. And we're just playing out the string here. 7.5 minutes, a little bit more than that to go.
Interesting to see if Vanderbilt continues to run the football. Ran it 4 straight times last series.
Well, he's wanting to play a lot of young people, and rather than try to win the game, which he can't do, he just wanted to get them some work.
I'd like to see this guy throw the football.
Tailback, that's Jared Hawkins, straight ahead, picked up about 3. Chase Nelson, number 3 at right defensive end, makes the tackle for Tennessee. Number 9, freshman Mackenzie Adams in at quarterback. Looks a lot physically like Jay Cutler.
He really does. About the same size.
Hands it off straight ahead. Washington at tailback gets the first down, crossing the Tennessee 40. He needed about 6. He got 7. So it'll be a first down for Vanderbilt. Adam Myers-White made the tackle for Tennessee from his linebacker spot.
And was that Gaston Miller running the football there? 27. He's got a burst. He hit the hole and got through it before Tennessee even saw him.
That was Miller. Gaston Miller still in at tailback. First down Vanderbilt. They give it to Miller again. Straight ahead. Picked up about 2, and that's it. Wes Brown in on the tackle for Tennessee. DeMonte Bolden, who had 9 tackles in the last 2 games for Tennessee against LSU and Arkansas.
Well, Tennessee hadn't had a chance to play a lot of young guys this year. They won a lot of games, but they've been contested enough where you just couldn't shuffle people in and out. This is a good opportunity for these guys to get some experience.
Second down, they give it to the tailback. That's Jared Hawkins back in. He takes the football inside the 35 to the Tennessee 33. It will be third down. Walter Fisher made the tackle, and Vanderbilt is still less than 200 yards in offense, about 195, 96 yards.
Well, Vanderbilt's moving the ball pretty good on the ground here, converting third downs. They've got a 3rd and 4 here. You know this is 2-down territory for them.
Third down, a little more than 5. They hit Adams. He gets the pitch. Going wide is Jared Hawkins, and he gets the first down for Vanderbilt. Jonathan Hepney shoved him out of bounds. Boy, that option is hard for Tennessee to contain.
Well, it really is. If you get a good block by your wide receiver on the outside, which they did, there's just nobody out there to make the play.
The football rests inside the Tennessee 25. It'll be first down for Vanderbilt. Under 5 minutes to go in the game. Mackenzie Adams out of the shotgun this time for Vandy. High, soft snap, keeps it himself up the middle to the 20, inside the 20 to the 18. Rico McCoy in on the tackle for the Volunteers.
Well, you're going to see Tennessee bring some blitz here soon. They're not going to just sit back and watch Vanderbilt shove it down their throat into the end zone. Vanderbilt, all they're going to do is run the football. They're going to have to start bringing some run blitzes to combat it.
4:22, clock moving. It's second down and about 5. Richard Kovlicek and a quarterback for Vanderbilt. Fakes it, keeps it, might have been a busted play. Tennessee stops him at the line of scrimmage, no gain. Rico McCoy makes the tackle. So Vanderbilt now faced with a third down.
Kovlicek's a transfer from Arizona. He believed he had already graduated out there. He took advantage of that new rule where if you've already graduated, you can move to another school and not have to sit out and have immediate eligibility. He came in as a kind of a safety blanket in case these other 2 quarterbacks didn't work out for Vanderbilt.
Kovlicek back to throw over the middle, caught by the big tight end. Flag on the play. Jake Brantford, a freshman, makes the grab. But there is a marker, and it's dropped right at the line of scrimmage. We'll see what it is. Out of Vanderbilt's 2-deep depth chart just on their offensive line, they have 3 sophomores and 4 freshmen. Ask him about that.
Wild and crazy guy.
Tennessee with a blitz. They knocked it loose. Penalty marker down. Tennessee's going to pick it up. Who's running with that ball? It's number 95, Walter Fisher. But it may be coming back.
Fumble on the play.
I don't know what he could call here other than hitting the quarterback
On the play.
Face
high,
mask.
possibly.
Face mask, I think, may be the call. We'll see. What was it? Hitting in the head, I think.
Ah, well, that's a bad call. That's just, he hit him in the shoulder pads. I mean, at this point in the game, you know, you can't really say much, but you know, you're up 39-7, but that's a pretty clean play from first look.
Just a really aggressive physical play. Well, let's hear what his explanation.
Personal foul, contact to the head on the defense, half the distance to the goal, automatic first down.
Well, we're going to see Rico McCoy coming off the corner, and he's going to catch the quarterback from the blind side. He doesn't even, Kovalchuk doesn't even know he's there. Oh my,
That's bad.
That's bad. I mean, he just raked his hand down over his helmet going to his shoulder pads. That's a pretty weak call.
Nevertheless, it gives Vanderbilt the football. First down at 10 inside the 15 and dropped. Back at the 15 was Rico McCoy. Rico McCoy dropped Jared Hawkins for a loss of 2 on the play.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a blitz or not, or whether Rico just read the play, but he shot through the gap. Got Hawkins just immediately after he got the football in the backfield.
Second down and 12 with just over 2 minutes to go in the game. They give it to Hawkins again and again. Rico McCoy, who is really playing a outstanding game for Tennessee. I know it's in a mop-up role, but the freshman has a lot of talent.
Yeah, he read that one too, came right off the corner, and he's got a lot of speed. He catches Hawkins again before he has a chance to go anywhere.
So now it's third down and about 14. Less than a minute and a half to go. Tennessee has locked up win number 8 on the year, 39-7. Tennessee's blitzing. They're coming after Kovalchuk, who drops the pass away. It's complete to Alex Washington, and he is knocked out of bounds inside the 5. I think he's shy of the first down. We'll see. It's a pickup of 12 yards. Dan Williams got to him.
Big Dan Williams, he's playing tackle. What's he doing over there on the sideline?
Hustling.
I'll tell you what, that was a hustle play.
Here we go. Second on the row.
Timeout. Vanderbilt.
Timeout. Called by Vanderbilt. That's the Commodores' final timeout of the game with 1:08 to go in the contest. And Vanderbilt will be faced when they put it back in play with 4th down and about 2. Well, celebrate Thanksgiving Day with a different brand of football. Catch the Super Bowl of the Canadian Football League, the Grey Cup, Thursday at 6, right here on CSS. Well, there's somebody on that Tennessee sideline knows a lot about the Canadian Football League. Condridge Holloway played and is in the CFL Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he was MVP up there a number of times. Played 12 seasons, I believe, 12 or 13 seasons up there. Had a great career. He's one of those guys that if it had been today, he'd been in the NFL because he was a great quarterback. When he came out of high school, they said, well, you're too small. Can you come play defensive back? He said, no, I'm not going to play defensive back. I'm a quarterback. He was forced to go to Canada, had a great career up there. Today, he'd be playing quarterback for somebody in the NFL. Kick a field goal.
1:08 to go in the football game. And Vanderbilt, on a 4th down and about 1.5, is going to attempt a field goal.
Why?
22-yarder.
Why? Is this their normal kicker?
No, it's their number 2 kicker. It's the punter, Brent Upson.
Okay, they're going to give him a chance for his lone kick of the season. That's it.
And he made it. So Vanderbilt gets its 10th point of the game. That was Patrick Johnson, number 38, not Upson. Upson is listed as the number 2 kicker, but they moved Johnson ahead of him. Well, I hope the Tennessee fans enjoyed that boat whistle, because there's no Vanderbilt fans left here to hear it.
No, there's some band guys over there, but that's about it.
39-10. Tennessee with a lead with just over a minute to go.
And that's only because they got to stay here until the game's over with.
Well, it's been a beautiful day for football and a good day for the Volunteer team.
Well, Philip Fulmer wanted a convincing win. He felt like his team needed it after the last 2 weeks. The heartbreaking loss to LSU and then the dismantling by Arkansas. He felt like his team needed to come out and get after and throttle somebody. He got his wish today.
Tennessee will improve to 8-3 with 1 game left. That will be at home next week against the Kentucky Wildcats, and they'll start it at 12:30 again, just like this one. There's a young Tennessee fan and his dad.
Kentucky was on their way to their 7th? They had 6 wins going in today.
Yeah, 6.
They were on their way to their 7th win earlier in the day. So you know they're going to come in juiced up.
Vanderbilt will kick off to Tennessee with 1:03 to go in the ball game. Short kick taken by Tennessee at Marcellus Johnson, and he is snowed under inside the 20. So not a deep kick, but an effective one for Vanderbilt. With 53 seconds to go, I would imagine we'll just see Tennessee maybe run one play and take a knee. Clock is moving now with 51 seconds to go. Tennessee fans have their swagger back. Jim Bob Cooter in at quarterback. Tennessee's in the victory formation.
Best name in football.
The knee goes down. 29 seconds. That'll do it.
I always hated that play. I mean, I like that play because it means you won, but I hated doing it because it just kills your rushing average, you know?
Especially for a quarterback.
Yeah, you don't get many chances, so.
Well, Coach Fulmer and Coach Johnson exchanged congratulatory handshakes at midfield, and that is it. Tennessee now 8-3 going into the regular season finale against Kentucky next week at Neyland Stadium. Final score, Tennessee 39, Vanderbilt 10. The Vanderbilt Commodores season ends at 4-8. You stay with us. We'll be back to wrap it up for you here from Vanderbilt Stadium in Nashville right after this. So Tennessee effectively bounced back from the losses in a row to LSU and Arkansas with a convincing 39-10 win over Vanderbilt today here in Nashville. Pat Ryan, it was a complete victory for Tennessee. They allowed only 218 yards in total offense for Vanderbilt. 109 passing, 109 rushing.
Yeah, and we talked about earlier, 92 of that, it was in that one drive, that 1 second quarter drive. Other than that, and the 46 yards of that was in the last mop-up drive. So other than that, Tennessee's defense just completely shut down the Vanderbilt offense. And offensively, Tennessee put on a show. Eric Ainge had a great day, threw for 266 yards, a couple touchdowns. And then Coker makes the big run to just take Vanderbilt completely out of the game.
Eric Ainge had a fabulous day. You mentioned 266 yards, 21 of 26, 2 touchdowns. Here's Vanderbilt's only touchdown. It came in the game in the second quarter that capped a 7.5-minute, 92-yard drive.
And then Coker caps a 5-play drive for Tennessee to answer. And Ainge comes back to Swain for the next touchdown. And here's the big run that broke Vanderbilt's back.
LaMarcus Coker, 126 yards, 87 of them coming on that play.
And Eric Ainge throwing it up to his favorite receiver. Robert Meacham goes up in the corner, catches the ball for 6 points.
Tennessee gets the win today, 39-10 over Vanderbilt, and they have one game left. They'll play at home against Kentucky next Saturday at 12:30 at Neyland Stadium in Knoxville. Of course, a lot of people are pointing to the Outback Bowl, or a lot of speculation right now as to which bowl.
Yeah, and you just don't know. There's Outback, the Peach Bowl, or whatever that bowl is in Atlanta, the Chick-fil-A Bowl.
That's right.
You just don't know. Yeah, there we go. I see it. The Chick-fil-A Bowl. Just don't know where they're going to end up. If they beat Kentucky convincingly, all it can do is help.
All right. Tennessee gets the win 39-10 today over Vanderbilt here in Nashville. Tennessee now 8-3 on the year. They will play against Kentucky next Saturday at Neyland Stadium. Thanking our great CSS crew, our spotter Tom Mattingly as well, and Pat Ryan for the color and comments today. This is Randy Smith in Nashville. So long, everybody.
The preceding program has been a presentation of CS.
Last season, Vanderbilt beat Tennessee for the first time in 22 years. So the Volunteers will have revenge on their minds when they make the trip from Knoxville to Nashville. Tennessee will also get a boost from the return of starting quarterback Eric Ainge. During his absence, the Vols lost 2 consecutive conference games and dropped out of the SEC title race. Eric Ainge was back under center after missing 2 games, and the Vols quarterback went right to his favorite receiver, Robert Meacham.
It'll be second down and 3. Play action. Ainge, quick slip screen, first down. This is Meacham, out of bounds inside the Vanderbilt 45. Right down the middle. Kick is away. It is long enough, and it is good.
Tennessee drove into scoring position again, but had to settle for another field goal.
Ainge out of the shotgun. Great protection over the middle. Caught by Meacham at the 40. First down, Volunteers. Under 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. Tennessee driving, first down. Hardesty turns the corner. Hardesty inside the 20. Hardesty, first down, Volunteers inside the 15. And it's in the air, and it is perfect.
The Commodores steered their way into the lead with a drive that ate up nearly half of the second quarter.
3rd and 15. Nixon coming hard. They throw it deep. It is caught. My goodness, right in between 2 Tennessee defenders. Nixon over the middle. Caught by Jackson Garrison. Good yardage. He's still on his feet down to the Tennessee 40-yard line. Faking to Hawkins. Nixon got a block. Slips outside, runs it out of bounds. Nixon throwing over the middle. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. George Smith with a reception from 7 yards.
Eric Ainge took center stage in the Music City and put the Tennessee offense in rhythm.
Play action. Ainge, slip screen to the right side. Meacham with running room. First down, Tennessee out to the 35. Goes Robert Meacham. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Quick drop by Ainge. Pass caught by Meacham, and he gets very close to another first down. May have it. Ainge with 2 receivers left and 2 in the backfield. They give it straight ahead. Huge hole. This is Coker. First down, Tennessee inside the Vanderbilt 45. Line of scrimmage, the 7. Coker busts it to the right. Coker to 5. Coker, touchdown, Big Orange.
Gives the ball to Coker. He busts to the outside. All he has to do is outrun one guy, vaults into the end zone.
Ainge kept all his receivers happy, and the Big Orange offense was juiced.
Ames back to throw, caught. That'll work every time. Swain inside the 40. Meacham comes into motion to the left side. Ames rolling left. Dumps it, caught. First down. It'll be Brett Smith inside the 20. Brett Smith down to the 17-yard line and a Tennessee first down. Vanderbilt there coming hard again. Ames pass caught at the 5, still on his feet. He gets out of bounds. No, they say they rule him inbounds. Ames back to throw. Throws it over the middle. Wide open. Touchdown. Big Orange. Jason Swain right under the goalpost.
After falling behind 7-6 midway through the second quarter, Tennessee began to methodically take apart Vanderbilt and went into the locker room leading 19-7. The Commodores had their first sellout since 1999, but at least half the stadium was dressed in orange and enjoying what they were seeing. On the Vols' first possession of the second half, Eric Ainge connected for his longest completion of the day, leading to James Wilhoit's third field goal.
Right at midfield. Play action. Ames. Pass caught by Big Brad Cottom. He's at the 20. Cottom at the 10. Cottom knocked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. And Big
defense and left the Commodores in the dust.
Tennessee gonna run it. Coker breaks it to the outside. Coker to the 30. Coker's going. He's at the 50. He's turning it on. Coker all the way to the 20. 10, 15. Touchdown! Big Orange! LaMarcus Coker all the way. 87 yards.
He gets through the hole, gets good block, breaks it to the outside, and he hits the seam. And once he hits the seam, this guy's gone. 29-23, they both think they've got a chance at him. No, they don't.
Vandy recovered a Tennessee fumble, but tossed away a chance to get back in the game.
3rd and long for Ames. Knocked out of his hands, loose football. All alone in the backfield. Tennessee's coming after him. He